Hello and welcome. Today, we're going to tear down one of the biggest mysteries out there: how wealth is actually built. It's so often made to seem complicated or like some big secret. But what if I told you the core idea is shockingly simple? What if there's one thing the wealthy understand that completely changes the game?
So, let's just get right to it, shall we? We're not talking about some lucky stock pick or a once-in-a-lifetime business idea. The real engine, the thing that drives sustainable wealth, is something way more practical, and it's a secret that's almost never said out loud. And there it is. This is the whole key. Getting wealthy isn't some big, one-time event. It's a process. It's about building an engine that runs for you, quietly in the background, day in and day out. It's all about designing systems that make smart financial choices the default setting, not something you have to wrestle with using willpower every single day.
This really gets to the heart of it. So why is thinking in systems so much more powerful than just, trying harder? Well, it's because your willpower is like a battery. It drains, it runs out. An engine, on the other hand, is built to keep going and going. First up, the big one, automation. This is how you take something hard, like discipline, and turn it into something easy, like a habit. Just think about this. You set up one automatic transfer to your investment account. You make that decision one time, and the system takes over, executing it perfectly, every single month, without you even thinking about it.
Next, we've got leverage. Systems are amazing because they literally multiply your time. A single well-thought-out process, or even a simple template for your work emails, lets one action create results again and again and again. You finally break that link of trading 1 hour of your time for 1 hour of pay. Oh, and this one is huge. One of the biggest things that destroys wealth: our own emotions. A good system is like a guardrail on a highway. It keeps you from swerving off the road. By setting rules, like, say, you only rebalance your portfolio on your birthday, not when the market is crashing, you take away the temptation to panic sell or make some other costly mistake. Now, all of this really comes down to this cool psychological idea called cognitive outsourcing. It sounds fancy, but all it means is you're pre-making your best decisions when you're calm and rational. So instead of fighting that internal battle every payday, should I save this, should I spend it, the system has already made the smart choice for you. It literally makes the right thing to do the easiest thing to do.
Okay, so we've talked a lot about the why. Let's get into the fun stuff, the how. We're going to break down the 5 essential systems that all work together to build your personal wealth engine.
I want you to picture these like 5 gears in a machine. They all connect and turn each other. Now, you don't have to get them all spinning perfectly at once. Just getting each one started is what creates that incredible momentum. For today, we're really going to focus on those first 3 because they are the absolute foundation.
Everything, and I mean everything, starts with your cash flow system. The single most powerful move you can make is to pay yourself first. This means before the rent is due, before you buy a single coffee, a slice of your income is automatically whisked away into your savings and investments. Set up that automatic transfer for, say, 10 or 20% of your paycheck, and you've just made saving the default, not an afterthought. It's a total game changer. All right, next up is your income generation system. And this isn't just about showing up to your job. It's about building repeatable processes that maximize what you can earn. If you're a freelancer, this could be a simple proposal template that saves you hours. If you're in a regular job, it could be as simple as writing down your key processes, your SOPs, to show just how efficient and valuable you are. The goal here is to build systems so your income isn't tied directly to the hours you clock in. And here's your defense system. Your investment system is what protects you from yourself. It's about using rules, not feelings. The classic example is dollar cost averaging. You just invest the same amount of money every month, no matter if the market is soaring or crashing. That simple rule forces you to buy more when prices are low and less when they're high. It takes all the panic and guesswork right out of the equation. So, to really get on board with this way of thinking, we have to unlearn some of those myths we're always told about getting rich. Let's clear the air and separate the fact from the fiction. This really cuts to the chase, doesn't it? A single genius idea is like a lightning strike, rare and unpredictable. A simple, repeatable system is like building your own power plant. And sure, luck might crack open a door for you, but it's the system you have in place that will actually walk through that door and build something that lasts. Let me give you a real-world example. Take Anna, an engineer. She didn't do anything fancy. She just automated 15% of her salary into some basic, low-cost index funds. That's it. No trying to time the market, no hunting for hidden gems, just a boring, simple, patient system. And over a decade, it gave her a level of financial freedom she never thought was possible. And hey, this isn't just for people with a steady paycheck. Look at Marcus, a freelancer. He built systems for all the boring admin stuff. He created templates for new clients, he outsourced his invoicing, and by doing that, he bought back his most valuable asset, his time, so he could focus on the work that actually grew his business. Now, of course, it's not always going to be a perfectly smooth road. A really common trap is trying to build some super complex, perfect system right from the start. Don't do it. Start with something dead simple. And this is critical. Never, ever confuse automation with strategy. Automation is just the tool. You still have to have a smart plan for it to execute. Okay, this has all been great in theory, but let's make it real. How do you actually get started? Right here, right now. Here's a simple 4-step plan you can start using this week. First, just audit. You can't improve what you don't measure, right? Then just automate one thing. Seriously, just one to start, like that savings transfer. Next, document a few of those little tasks you do over and over. And finally, put a 30-minute check-in on your calendar once a month to make sure it's all still working. We're looking for small, consistent progress, not a total life overhaul overnight. So, I'm going to leave you with this final thought. Your willpower is a finite resource. It's going to be tired tomorrow and the next day and the day after that. It's just not a reliable partner for long-term success. But a system you build today will still be working for you years from now, long after the motivation has faded. So the only question left is, what's the one system you're going to start building this week? Thanks so much for tuning in.